Hi guys, so today we're going to work with dividing complex numbers. There is a complex number in the numerator and the denominator. So having an imaginary number in the denominator is like having a radical or a negative there. We don't leave that there as our final answer. So to get rid of it, we're going to multiply the denominator by its conjugate. So the conjugate of 2 minus 6i would be 2 plus 6i. Now, because we're dealing with a fraction, we have to keep it balanced. So whatever you do to the denominator, you also have to do to the numerator. So we're also going to multiply the numerator times 2 plus 6i. When multiplying fractions, we go straight across. Numerator times the numerator, denominator times the denominator. I'm going to multiply the denominator first because when multiplying conjugates, instead of using FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, you can actually take a shortcut known as Florida and just do first and last. So the reason why I can just do Florida multiply first times last is because outer and inner will always add up to 0 when you're multiplying conjugates. So first times first would give me 2 times 2, which is 4. Last, negative 6i times 6i would be negative 36i squared. Because I times I is I squared. One thing to note about I squared is it is a constant value of negative 1. So I'm going to replace I squared with negative 1. And if I bring down the rest, that actually gives me 4 plus 36 because I'm going to multiply 36 and negative 1. Or negative 36 and negative 1. And that'll give me 40. So my denominator is 40. Now for the numerator, it's no conjugate, so you actually have to FOIL. So it'll be 4 plus 7i times 2 plus 6i. So we're going to take this first, 4 times 2, giving us 8. The outer, 4 times 6i, which would be 24i. Sorry, trying to color coordinate here. And then inner, 7i times 2 would give me positive 14i. And last, 7i times 6i, which would be 42. And remember, I times I would be I squared being negative 1. So we're going to replace the I squared with negative 1, and we're going to combine outer and inner as well, because 24i and 14i are like terms. So changing 42 and I squared to negative 1 gives me negative 42, bringing down the 38i. I'm going to bring down the 8 and combine it now with the negative 42. So that'll give me negative 34 plus 38i. So we have our numerator and we have our denominator. So now we're just going to write it in fraction form. So we have negative 34 plus 38i over 40. Now we got rid of that whole denominator having an imaginary value to it, but we can simplify this because you can always split up a numerator, meaning you can give each one its own denominator of 40 to simplify. So negative 34 over 40, we would divide or reduce it. Negative 34 over 40, you can use the ABC button on your calculator to reduce if you want as well. And that would give you negative 17 over 20, and you can also reduce 38 over 40, both even numbers, to give you the imaginary value, which is 19 over 20. All right, guys, hope this helps.